Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today I'm going to bring you a video on this awesome little these little babies. I know I've already done a video on these, but I found these two at my little store. These were the only two they had that I wanted. So I'm going to be making these for my Etsy shop, so I thought, why not do a video on them? They're so darn cute. And these are going to be Christmas babies. So I just thought that maybe this would be fun to do, you know, as a Christmas thing, because I haven't done a lot of Christmas videos recently. And so I thought, okay, today's going to be a Christmas video. What I'm doing now, let's see, is I'm looking for the quote of the day. And the quote for the day is, it's a short one, and it says, sometimes what you're most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free. So I just thought that was really nice. And so for those people who are pondering life, which we all are, I think, most of the time, and if you're in a bad situation, or you're wanting to do something that you think is going to be scary, maybe that is the thing that you need to do. You need to set your fears aside and try something new, and maybe, you know, maybe it'll be a good thing. So get out there and do take some chances, some things that you might be afraid of that you haven't done because you think, you know, that craft idea that you think somebody won't like it. Do it, because if you don't do it, you'll never know. And sometimes it's those things that we're afraid of that actually turn out to be the best things for us to do, and the most exciting, and all of that. And I'm looking for, I just found something to use in this that is going to be pretty, and I needed to find another piece of it. I just found this fabric. Look at how perfect that looks with this little angel. I'm going to cut the piece off this other one here. And I'm going to cut the piece off of this one. And I don't know. I may use this one, and I may use the other piece, but I'm thinking this will be really pretty in this little angel. And then I've also got a piece of bling that will go with, so that might be the ticket on this one, because I want to make these a little bit different from each other. I don't want to make them both the same. And I had some of the same things that I was going to use, you know, as wings and so forth, but maybe this one would be cute with some different wings. So we're going to try it. Okay, so first things first, I think we're going to go ahead and start with the white baby. And these are just little pom-pom babies that I get at a little local shop near me. And they're just the cutest darn things. But the thing is they've got a lot of them in crazy colors that just don't flip my bippy. So I usually look for the white ones, and at one time they had some gray ones. Those were cute. And I did pick up some pink and teal ones. They weren't my favorite ones, but I bought them anyway, and I did them. They're in my Etsy shop. But that's just because, you know, I like, personally, if I could just buy a bunch of white ones. And actually, I do love this little burgundy baby. So I thought this was super pretty, so I bought her. So let's go ahead and start with this one and get her going. So these are little keychains. So cute. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do around her head here. And let me see. I want to find my trim. What did I do with it? Here it is. I want to use some of this pretty trim that my friend Phyllis sent me. And Phyllis, if you can correct me, I don't know if you go by Phyllis or Diane, so I got that whole thing confused. And so if you could correct me so that I call you by the right name. I know some people, you know, they have their proper name and then they have the name they go by. So I'm not sure which is the right one. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. So this is something that Phyllis sent me in my beautiful, beautiful package. And what I want to do is, I want to see how much of this I need because I want to glue it at the end so that none of these little bits and pieces fall off of it when I cut it. So it needs to go to about right there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put some glue on the back side of this so that the thread will stick. And that glue is not so hot that I can't touch it. And I'm just going to press that in to the back side of the trim piece. And now I will also put some on the other side so that those don't fall off. And then I'm all set up for my next piece when I need it. So we're going to cut this right there. And we lost a couple of pearls, but that's okay. Just a couple of little tiny pearls. And this is all set to go. So we're going to start on the back of her head, right here, on the back of her little winter cap. And I'm just going to wrap it all around the bottom edge of this cap. It's kind of hard to work with the fuzz sometimes, especially around the back side, because it comes right up over that little cap there. Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys. Phone's ringing. And it is my niece. So I'll have to call her back after I get done doing the video. She's calling me and I feel so terrible. My mom, when she got sick, she had a little dog that I had, I got her this dog from the shelter many years ago because I felt like my mom needed a little companion. And we had such a hard time because she lived in a little apartment, and initially the apartment complex told her she couldn't have a dog. Well, I knew different because here, at least in California, they do have laws that say, you know, if somebody needs a companion dog, they can have one, even in an apartment. And so I went to my mom's doctor, who was a friend of mine. I had been going to this doctor for many, many years, and he was a very close friend of my boss when I worked for a company called Pacific Hair. Anyway, they're not around anymore, so I think I can say the name. So anyway, I had become friends with my doctor because he was such great friends with my boss at the time, and that was when I worked with doctors and people like that in my job. And so anyway, he was also my mom's doctor, and so I went to him and I said, listen, doc, my mom, first one of his girls in the office said, no, you can't get that. I wanted a letter from him saying that my mother needed a companion dog. Well, actually, what he did was he basically wrote a prescription for a dog for my mom, and we presented it to her apartment complex, and they had to let my mom get her dog. So I went out and I got this little dog. We called him Lucky. My mother named him. I said, Mom, what are you going to name him? And she says, I'm going to name him Lucky because he got a home and he is not going to get euthanized. So he's a very lucky dog, and that's his name. So she named him Lucky. What a great dog. He's a little terrier. Well, when my mom passed away, my brother took the dog, and So he's had him in the years since my mom passed away. However, when he passed away, my niece took Lucky, and I guess she's getting ready to have a baby. And Lucky has become very, very senile, and he's started biting people, and she can't keep him. Number one, because of the baby. And she's been trying to find him a home, but she said now he's just gotten to the point where she feels like he's not a good dog to have around anybody because he's been biting her. She says she's got bites all over her hands and so forth. So I think she's going to have him put down. And it's very, very sad, but he is quite old. And I'm really surprised he's still with us now. But anyway, he's been bounced around, so no wonder he's the way he is. My mom had him for many years, though, so she got to love him up and take really good care of him. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. But anyway, I think she's calling me to see if I want to come out and say goodbye to Lucky. So I've got to call her back. I know it's hurting her feelings, and she's very sad to have to do it, but I think it's probably the best thing for them and for Lucky, because she just can't have a dog like that around the baby, and she can't find anybody that can take him. I can't take him because my dog is very old and senile, and she will not take kindly to having another dog come into her territory. So it's one of those situations, and it's very sad. But I just have to give her a call and let her know. I'm not going to be able to go out there to say goodbye to Lucky because I've got lots of stuff going on right now myself, and I just can't get all the way out there to do it. I'm debating. I'm trying this little flower here to see if this will go on her hat. It's a little bit big, but I think maybe if I cut this little piece down here, I want the little lacy bit that comes off of it because I think that'll look pretty. That looks really cute. I'm going to put this little bit on her band right here. And we'll just press it down so that it kind of stays down a little bit on her head. And then I think I'm going to put this little tiny porcelain flower up towards the front there. Little teeny tiny porcelain flower. It's so pretty though. I've been saving that for a little project where I could just put it on there and have it actually show up. So that looks really cute. Okay. Next, I'm going to use bits from this lace that Phyllis sent me. I've already cut some pieces off. This is a silver lace, and I thought these bits would be really pretty as wings. So look at that. So we're going to just kind of part her little pom-pom here. Put a little bit of glue in there. And let me make sure I've got it positioned right. And then we're just going to kind of pinch it together around that. And now to get the other side, I also want to glue this bottom section down a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of press that in there and pinch. And then I'm noticing I need to cut out some of this chiffon that's sort of in between. I want it to be nice and clean looking. There. Okay. Now for the other side, and let's cut that right now so that I'm not trying to fight with it while it's on the baby. That spot probably doesn't matter much because it's going to go into the fur. So that's right about there. So we're going to put a little bit of glue. And I want to make sure I get it high enough, low enough, and pointing in the same direction as the other one. And pinch. And then we'll go down here and get this little section glued down as well. Just like that. There. Look at how cute she is. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. And then I was thinking, but I don't know if I want to do it or not. I have these little bows that Phyllis sent me as well. And they're so cute. I wasn't sure if I wanted to add some gold in there or not, but I was thinking about putting it right at the part where the keychain is. Although, I just don't think it looks super great there, but it does look great with this little flower. And I think it's okay to put a little bit of gold in there, right? Yeah, we're going to put it right at the little flower. I just need to get it in there just like that. And then I think I'm going to take and add just a dot of glue on her head here so that we can keep the band from falling in her eye. There we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, she's so cute. Okay, so there's baby number one. Is she not adorable? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Ah, so cute. Okay, we'll put her aside. And now we're going to do this pretty baby. And I'm debating, I have this pretty trim. And this is some that I had bought. No, it's too narrow. Okay, so we're actually going to, and this is what I had planned on doing to begin with, but we're actually going to use some of this same trim. Maybe not. I have some red. I just realized I have some red trim that I think I'll use on this one. I have a couple of them over here actually. I'll look at both of them and see what they look like. Okay, so I have this trim and I have this that's kind of cute. But I think that might add a little too much busy on a baby. This goes very nicely with this cap. I couldn't think of the word, you guys. I'm telling you, my brain just is not what it used to be. Okay. So now I'm going to take, if I can find it, oh, where did you go? I'm looking for my lighter, you guys. I have a lighter around here somewhere. I just don't know where. I just saw it this morning, though. I know I did. Well, I guess I'm not going to use my lighter. I'm going to go another route. I think I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here in the back and press that extra piece of fabric around the back side. And that should work. Okay, so let's just get this glued onto her cap. And we'll go the rest of the way around here. I wasn't sure if this trim would work because it's a little bit wide actually, but I think it works really well. And I do want it to come all the way down to the edge of her cap. And we need one more dot of glue there. There we go. Get all the little strings out of there that floated across while I was gluing it on. There we go. That looks really cute. And then now I didn't have her hair, her band quite as figured out as the other one. So I have to figure this out here. Oh, I have these little poinsettias, and I thought one of these would be super cute on her headband. So we're gonna definitely use one of these. Look how cute. Okay, so that's gonna work, but I also want, I think I'm gonna cut a little piece of that off. And kind of combine the two like that. So first we'll put this little bit on right there. Gosh, I wish I could find that light. Oh, there it is. Okay, without trying to burn her, I have to burn this little bit of string there. It's funny how something can be sitting right in front of you and you just look and look and look and you can't find it, and when you're not looking it pops right up in front of you. And then I have this little bit here that I was thinking maybe if I can get it trimmed up nicely. I thought maybe I could put this sort of coming out somewhere. Meh, I don't think it works. Let's see. I just feel like I need something sort of coming off from this. Maybe a couple little of these little swirly things from my little gold trim. And these are kind of all stuck together. So if I kind of roll them, see, I've got a little twirly thing. Now to get it in there, get a toothpick, pop that right there, and because this one I want to use some gold in it too. I've got to get all of those little ends in there and stuck down. There. That looks really cute. Okay. And we also have these little gold ribbons that if I put that sort of off to the side, that'll look cute too. Or I could put it right at her ear. I think it looks pretty with her flower. So we're just gonna put this ribbon right here towards the back. And that way you can see the silver, but the silver is not super prominent. Okay, and I don't like those around the neck. Nothing around the neck. I was thinking initially, though, that maybe I would put a little gold bow on each of them. I'm going to be using up my bows very quickly here. Yeah, we don't want to use that on her, but maybe... No. I think maybe just a little bow down here might be cute. We'll see. Okay, so we've got that. I'm not going to put anything on this one's ears. I'm going to leave the ears just the way they are. And is there anything else I need on this one? I thought about possibly putting a little bit of sequin around the hat, but I just don't think it needs it. So why would I put something on there that it doesn't really need? This ribbon would be super cute though. I don't know if this piece is big enough to go all the way around. It just makes it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to add this little piece of ribbon right around sort of the center of the headband. There goes my stomach again. Every video. But again, it's my own fault because I don't eat breakfast. Most days. I thought about having some eggs and bacon this morning, but I'm making BLT sandwiches for dinner tonight. We're having an easy dinner tonight. So, I don't want to have bacon twice in one day for sure. And look at that. Can you guys believe that that ribbon was the perfect length? I thought for sure it was going to be too short, honestly. And it tucks right up under that flower. And then I need to get this little teeny bit of glue off of there. There we go. Okay, let me sit down. I'm not loving that on the edge there, so I just got to get it peeled up enough to cut the glue bit off of it. There we go. And then I'm thinking, I want to look. I'm wondering if I put I was debating on putting 2 flowers up on her band because these poinsettias are kind of small. But let me see if I can get a good look at it. It actually looks really pretty with the second one. I'm going to add another poinsettia right there, and that way too that little bit of glue will not bother me because it won't show at all. And I see that I didn't glue this bow down very well, so we're going to get that glued down better. Just like that. And I always go back behind my videos and check everything before I put it in my store to make sure that everything is glued down well. So, and I would encourage anyone, if you ever buy anything from my store, and if for any reason anything comes apart or what have you, please, please, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me so that I can fix it. I don't want to ever send anything out that has a boo-boo in it or that isn't the way that you expected it to be. That's not how I roll. So you guys just know that if you ever buy from me in my Etsy shop, please make sure you tell me if you have any issues at all, and I will correct them. I'm not one of those people that would be offended because you called me and said something wasn't just the way you planned it to be, because that would not be okay. And I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me if I said that I got something that wasn't up to par. I'm putting just a couple more of these little gold curly cues in there because I just think they're so cute. There. I wanted to have them coming out of both sides. Okay, so her hat is done. Now to figure out, I was thinking on her, I think I'm going to put this white, I thought about this. I've got this that came off of some lace that I got from Phyllis. And it's pretty, but it wants to really kind of squish. This one, on the other hand, looks really, really cute. And I think I'll put it on the opposite side of the stuff that's on her head. Let me get a good look at her. And it's going to go right there. And I'm going to press that down really, really hard so that it sticks to her belly and not just the fur. And she looks so cute with those little hearts on her ears. I think those were cute. If I had some little red ones, I would put them on this one's ears, but I don't. And then for this little girl, oh, we've got to put her wings on. My goodness, I forgot her wings. Okay, let's get these. She's going to have little tiny wings that pop out. I could do, no. Nope, we're just going to use these tiny little wings. Oh, you know what we're going to do? I got it. I got it. We're going to use these silver bits. But, let's see. I need to cut this one off of here because I'm realizing I've got some that go in opposite directions. So, we need one like this and one like this. And I think those... My goodness, I've got glue and stuff sticking to everything and fuzz. I've got little fuzzies from cutting up fabric to make flowers. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue these two together first so that they are exactly the way I want them to be. And then we'll glue these two. Okay. And then we're going to put them right about there. I'm just going to part that fuzz a little bit, put a nice big dollop of, I'm sorry, I just quit talking right in the middle of my sentence. A nice big dollop of glue in there, and then squeezing it together. And then we're going to get into this side and do the same thing. I just need to look at it, make sure it's in the same spot, and squeeze. There. Oh my gosh, they're so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. We don't need any more of that. A little piece of this would have been cute, actually. I'm going to cut a little piece off and see. I shouldn't do this because I'm probably going to regret cutting that apart, but a little piece of this will be cute coming off her headband. And that way it'll tie her little wings in with her little hat. And let's make sure we don't need anything more on this little hat, because I'm feeling like she got a little left out over here. And we are. We're going to put that little piece right back there of that flower to show some more silver. And then I'm thinking, I know I have one of these already cut off of this, but this one looks in a little bit better. It's all together a little bit better, so. And maybe have that come out. Right there. Okay, so I think our babies are just about done here. And this was fun. There we go. Okay, let's get all this stuff out of the way so that you guys can just see the little babies and how adorable they are. Put that bead away. Okay, so that's what we have, you guys. I didn't put anything in her shirt. I want her to have a pretty piece of something there. Let's see, should she just get maybe a bow? Oh boy, not that, no. What could I use? What could I use? I don't want to put anything white in there. But maybe if I took that and that. Let me cut the back off of this piece of bling. This was just a little pin. And maybe if I put this, maybe with this piece of leaf down here, that would be pretty. I don't think I'm going to leave it quite that big. Cut that little piece off there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to glue this little piece on. And then we will put this on her little fur. I'm not loving it, you guys. I I do love the little bow though. That looks cute. She's just got a lot going on her hat. And I don't want to overdo the rest of it. Maybe this and a little poinsettia next to it would be cute. Yeah, that's better. I like the poinsettia better than the trim piece. So, oops. We're going to glue that onto there. And then we're going to put some glue on this, and we're going to make the decision, and it's just going to get on there. And we're going to put it right there. Okay. I think I need to get a little dollop closer to her belly and really press that down, because I don't want it to just be on the hair. I want it to be on her body so that it will stay. And I got a little bit of glue on her fuzz that we're going to cut out. Well, if my scissors would just cut, we'd be okay. I'm trying to cut right up next to this metal, and they're not wanting to cooperate. But I do not want that little piece of glue that's right there to stick around. There we go. Got it. Haha. You didn't stand a chance. There we go. Okay, now we're all done, you guys. 2 adorable little baby keychains. Oh my goodness, these are the cutest ones yet. There we go. So let me just lift these up and I'll show you guys. Oops, I need to get this stuck on there better. I had a feeling that was going to happen because I was shoving it around too much while it was still drying. There we go. Okay. Now I can hold them up for you. There we go. Are they not the cutest little babies ever? So we have 2 little Christmas baby keychains. Baby angel keychains, I should say. Here, let's put her up there. Oh, I gotta hold her the right way. Here. Trying to finagle 2 hands at the same time, and I'm not doing a good job of it. Okay, there she is. Okay, so there's the little white angel. And maybe I need to not put her so close. There we go. Super duper cute. And now let's look at the little red baby. Look at how cute she is. Oh my goodness, these are so adorable. So that's it, you guys. 2 little Christmas angel babies. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider, and I would greatly appreciate it, consider hitting the subscribe button. And also make sure you hit the thumbs up. Those thumbs up really, really help me, you guys. I need those thumbs up if I want YouTube to get me in front of more viewers. trying real hard to grow this channel, and it's low and slow, but it's happening. And then once we get to 7,000, I'll be doing another giveaway on my channel. So we want to bring those numbers up, and I'll make sure that it's a really great giveaway. Don't know what it'll be yet. Probably kind of depends on the time of year and what I'm working on at that moment, but I'm sure it will be something really cool. So anyway, if you guys would help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. To my current subscribers, thank you, and thank you for your loyalty to the channel and your support. You guys have been so supportive of me. And thank you to everybody who has been shopping in my Etsy store. It's helping us a great deal right now. So I appreciate all of you for that. And don't forget to go over and do some shopping in my Etsy store right now. Lots of things for Christmas gifts and things like that. But don't forget, I'm going to be giving away, for the month of November, I'm going to be giving away, oops, I don't have to turn it around anymore, this box. It's one that my husband made in his shop. It's carved and painted. The blessed part of it is actually carved into the box. And so this is cedar, and that's the inside of the box. It smells amazing, you guys. It smells so good. And then I'm also going to be adding this pen in with the box as my November giveaway for my Etsy shop. So this is for anybody who spends $50 or more. Will be entered into the drawing to win this box and pen set. So get over there, do some shopping, and help a fellow crafter out. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for everything. I appreciate you all. You all know that. And God bless you. Have a safe and healthy day and week and rest of the year. And I'll be seeing you in my next video. God bless you all. Stay tuned for pictures on the back end. Bye-bye.